Right, so this here is the bridge, a bridge over the River Medlock in Clayton Vale, and this is me at the bridge. I come down here from time to time. Today is a special day because it's 2 years ago since what turned out to be one of the last walks we ever had with Our Milu, who is our beloved family pet, until we lost her to cancer in the autumn of 2021, and one of the last walks we ever had with her was almost exactly 2 years ago. Yeah, that train line behind me, that's the one. It's taking trains from Manchester through to Huddersfield and Ashton and Huddersfield. It was one of the last walks we ever had with her as a family, myself and the children. Anyway, early today, about 2 hours ago, I was in town and I was all set to push in another complaint to the police about the way I feel I've been let down by the police. And I was all set to follow Ryan's advice about quoting the law and the rules and all the rest of it, which I will do because apparently there is supposed to be a chief superintendent of the Manchester division getting in touch with me eventually, they said, but unfortunately it's the eventually thing that was pissing me off because it's taken so long. However, when I was in the police station, the conversation that I had with the officer got me thinking. I can't remember her name. All I remember is that she was blonde and very pretty, and I spoke to her about 4:30 in the place in town near St. Peter's Square. And what she said got me thinking. She said domestic abuse of men is something that they see every day, that she sees every day. I can't remember if she said she or they, but this is anyway. She said every day. Now, this is not the first time I've heard that from a police officer here in Manchester. Sometimes they say more frequently than you realise, or a lot, but the overriding consensus is that there is a very frequent occurrence, domestic abuse of men. And then it got me thinking, if I was in a position to make a change, one of the things that I would do is I would like to sit down with a group of police officers and, God help me, social workers and frontline social workers, and say, what would it take to make your life easier? What would it take to make things easier for you, for example, to follow up a lead? What would it take to make things possible for you to follow up on a lead and shorten the time that a child might potentially have to spend with a lying, abusive parent when an allegation has been made? Now, that was my thinking. I'm going to do a part 2 to that.